Welcome, everyone. Nice to have you here, and all my love to you, my heart to yours, wherever you are in the world. And I've just spread, I don't have much room here, so I can't sort of show you. It looks like a bit of a chaos, really, but it's not. It's all organized chaos. But I'm in the back of my van, and I've been collecting cards forever and crystals, and so that's just been my life always. And well, since I was 20, a long time ago. Feels like millions of years, really. I've been on a lot of journeys. Whew, whew, a lot. And I'm sure you have too, because we're all infinite, and the more we're opening, like there's there's no boundaries to how many journeys you can have. You just got to trust yourself and be prepared to release your boundaries. So the cards sort of flowed, but not. There's a lot of different aspects going on here, which are all relevant, and they all end up coming together anyway, like all the aspects of ourselves we're bringing together, and in our heart diamond space. And I've been doing those meditations for so long now, like to bringing all the facets together into the diamond of your heart. That is your heart. And anyway, so what I'd like to start off with, what I got is, I love that card. It's come up quite a bit lately, and it's healing the earth, love, humility, and respect. And we are healing the earth, but obviously we're part of the earth, so as we're healing the earth, we're healing our own bodies as well, and transmuting constantly, because this stuff goes deep. We're healing for our ancestors, it's our past lives. It's just an ongoing journey, and it's so important to have that solid pillar within, that center, that diamond light that you can always bring yourself back to. You can go out and have a journey, but you've got to always bring yourself back to that solid place, because you are your own home, you are your own stability. It's not coming from anything on the outside of you. It can't. It's not possible. You can only get that beautiful feeling of security from total balance, from having all aspects of self in balance, in harmony. And it takes, doesn't just happen. You've got to work at it every day. You're just picking up all these tools all the time, and that's why you watch me or whoever else. I watch people too. I love it. I love seeing all the different ways people, the tools they've got. But we're all really doing the same journey, but with different, like we all come from different planets and different dimensions. And I got a drawing of a spirit guide in my late 20s, and it was an androgynous higher being that was from the 12th dimension, but like guarded that sort of doorway from the 12th into the 13th and beyond. And so, yeah, like it's never ending. You are as big and as infinite as you're prepared to be. Like, it doesn't stop. I just always could never get enough. I just dove in head first, like, bring it on, galactic, It was just, I loved it all. I was expansive. My numerology is 33, 6 and 3, 333. So 369. And so trust your own path, trust the way you want to do it, because something works for someone else doesn't mean it's the right way for you to do it. And it's a big thing. Like, I've had to go out on a limb so many times because I have truth just come through me and how I'm meant to do it, and it's not how other people are saying. But I always go with what's coming through me, and and I always say, well, why can't I be the first person to say something different or new? Just because someone else said it that way and it worked for them doesn't mean that's the right way for me. Just like I don't try and tell people what's the right way, I try to share tools, but of course I can't, because your soul and your higher self, it's going to do it the way that works for you, for your, what you love, what your passions are. And you just got to trust yourself completely. And life's pretty beautiful when you do learn to trust yourself, because you're not afraid to go out on a limb and get that fruit. And like I said, just because someone's good or something worked for them doesn't mean that's the right way for you. You're the right way for you. What's coming through your heart, your soul. And you just got to trust that, even if it's something. So many things I've done that I've never read, ever thought about, ever heard anywhere else. But I trusted it always, because why wouldn't I have things that other people have never said? Or why wouldn't we all? Because we're infinite. So it's just trusting that, and just having that solid center where we can safely open up aspects of ourselves and explore them, because that's the most beautiful thing ever, is to be able to explore, your galactic self, the elements, the plants, whatever, those beings, elementals, I should say. And I picked this, Electra. This is from the Star Cards, Star Temple Oracle, the Pleiades. Electra, the lost star, rebirth, out of the darkness into the light. And that's where our consciousness is at the moment. It's coming out of the darkness and into the light. And I did have a very clear vision when I was meditating the other day of, I felt the Christ light coming through into the earth and through my body, and it was touching the darkest, like the feminine guilt and shame. It was like trying to hide itself, this, and yet, it had been put in that position. It wasn't like that by nature, things that were done to it and that, but it was like hiding this guilt and shame, and like the Christ, the masculine, went into the, the most horrible part of the feminine that had been dishonored and like just so ashamed. And so the Christ light just went right into it. And so now I feel like that's what we're feeling. That's been like exploded, imploded now. And so that's what the earth is shaking off, is those last bits of, like, that it was holding, of just distortion and shame and guilt, and that was put on it. It wasn't a natural. So I think a lot of women have carried that. Look what they tried to put on Mary Magdalene. So so that, the highest masculine has met the most lowest, densest, darkest feminine, that was deep, hiding deep in the earth, and it's been like, it's over, you know. Women now can just be beautiful and powerful beings, just like they are, nurturers, birthers, like here. I got that. I love the water cards. I just love them so much. And that's birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? What are you being called to create? Are you trusting yourself to create what you feel inside? Are you following through, or are you letting other people's projections and hold you back? I hope not, because this is your story. You're writing your story from your heart, your passion. And I also got this too, which is nice. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. And there you go. Don't give up. Just keep working with it gently, and you're being supported from all other dimensions, levels, aspects of your being. Just focus on bringing all those parts of you together so you can be this. Golden Christ Dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. That's beautiful. But I'd say more than fifth dimensional. I feel more like all of the dimensions in me. So I think that's up to you whether you resonate. I used to feel the fifth dimension, but now I feel all the dimensions. So just go with your own feelings on that one. What feels right for you. You might resonate to 8th dimension, 9. Doesn't matter, just trust. You are the high priestess. Trust your intuition. What are you being called to do with your higher purpose? To create. And yeah. And here we go, that your spirit guides are bringing you some amazing insights. And I just, every time I touch these American Indian cards, my heart, I just have such a deep, incredible love for them. I've been Indian a few times, and I just love what they were. I love their integrity, and they were so evolved, so beautiful. And the Father of Water, isn't he beautiful? Protecting you, cleansing your masculine so that you can walk as the divine masculine. He will, let the divine masculine love and support you whatever way you need support. Not many of us had that figure of the masculine, and now it's coming online really strong, and these beautiful men are starting to stand up, but we've got that male in us that we have to allow to support us the way it wants to, and let the feminine receive and create and give birth to this amazing new earth that's coming into line now with our purpose. So I just want to do a little visualization. So just put your hand on your heart, take a breath through your nose, out through your mouth, through your nose, out through your mouth, through your nose, out through your mouth. Now just find yourself in a beautiful garden, and this is a garden like Just most incredible garden you could ever imagine. Plants the size of trees and flowers you've never seen before, rainbow coloured and glowing, everything sparkling, little waterfalls and running streams. So I just want you to find a beautiful spot there and stand. And as you do, feel a beautiful diamond, clear diamond from your heart just expand out and out and out. And it's got gold light all around it. And as it expands out, you feel all those different aspects of yourself coming back in to your heart space right here, right now. Every facet and aspect of you in every dimension, realm, in the multiverse, like bringing every aspect of you to this 0 point now. So you can recreate your whole reality from conscious awareness of the Christ self. And together, we're doing this together as a collective as well as personally. But just feel those beautiful facets, every facet of that diamond being shiny. And this is your being. All aspects cleared, purified, and protected while it's being ready to birth the new you, the higher version of you, into your physical body, through your physical body, through your heart space. And just feel the power emanating out of your sun, your personal sun, golden sun, shining out in all directions, behind you, out through your arms, through the top of your head, down through your feet, your own personal sun, where you get to create from love and abundance. Absolute self-love. This is the point where you now create your reality from. And everything you create now has that love flowing through it, and all old patterns, all dissipated, are no more. Okay, so just relax into that feeling and know that that's where you're creating from now. Bye for now.